Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is another reaction to Hunter x Hunter. It's episode 11 and you know what to do. As always, if you want to see the reaction itself, just go down into my descriptions, follow the links, replace the circumflex dot parts with real dots and enjoy. Once you've done, feel free to come back here and hear my thoughts about this episode. So, see you soon. For those that came back, welcome back. Now, the big questions first. As you see, I put 80 hours on my victory. So, I can only guess it was lost in translation. But if you go by the words of the subtitles, her first draw against Leorio would have caused her to lose the 80 hours because she bet on her win. She did not bet on his loss or on a draw, she bet on her win. So, just saying. But I guess it is lost in translation and possibly in the original it was more about that who wins has an effect, something like that. So yeah, but if you go by words and call me a critic, it's okay. That's the one thing. The other I checked. So number 301, Gitarakur, however he's pronounced properly, is the one that helped in the past when it came to Hisoka. I mean, it made sense the way they looked at each other, yes, and I checked in my notes, so I wrote down this number next to Mysterious Helper. So he is the one. Whatever is in for him, we don't know. So those were the two big ones I had to ask here this time. Now, we had in this episode quite a lot of entertaining moments. We had the question, am I a man or a woman? So there again about gambling. I don't know about that decision. So he bet 10 hours just to be able to touch her. Well, okay, that's how he is. I can live with that. But by her statement that he can check whether he is right or not, I think it didn't matter. If he would have said you're a female or you're male. He could have said, I think you're a female, which he thought she is really. And then she could say, yes, I am a female. I guess by saying so, maybe he would have lost his privilege to check? I don't know. She said you can still check. I mean, just saying. So he just wanted to make sure, I guess. I'm not so sure about this bet. It was a bit weird. And then she bet 80 hours just to make him confused in the rock, paper, scissors, which is a legitimate strategy. She did not bet 90 just in case. You know, it might have been possible he won that. And as I said, normally, in my opinion, he would have won that one. However, I like the idea of bringing in the rock, paper, scissors game in the meaning of a mental game. That you can confuse your enemy, you can kind of make him choose specific things there by the way you act and interact with him. So as I said already, I have realized when you're playing this game against young kids or against more inexperienced people about this game, they tend very often to choose what would have beaten the winner in the last round, or would have beaten you in the last round. So as example, if I play against a kid and I choose scissors and the kid goes with paper, it's cut, I win. Then it is very likely that the kid in the next round will take the rock, because it thinks scissor, I beat with the rock. Predicting that, I take the paper and I win again. This works, as I said, only for younger kids and those who are not very experienced with the game. The more often they play, the more experience they get, the less likely it is to guess what they will do. But it is fitting this whole idea here into the concept of the last episodes. We had very often this idea of, do you go left or do you go right? What do you think will the others predict you will do? And it's always about prediction, very much here in these episodes. Interesting that they stay on that theme. Let's see. avoid an opening. Yeah, that was the idea. So there's a lot of psychology in here as well. And then we have this mass murderer. Strangely enough, I liked his concept. I liked the idea that they portrayed him. So he is a mass murderer who, as we realized later on, really loves killing people. So when he encountered Killua, even stated that he wants to hear him scream. So he is really sick in his mind. So that is not someone misportrayed, misunderstood. He is just weird. Something is damaged in his mind. So, and the fact that he looks so not much like one of those, you know, he had those kind of sad eyes, straight as I said, and his body language did not completely fit this fact of being a mass murderer. I think this makes it confusing for me as a viewer, and it makes it more likely that he's portrayed correctly, because I don't know much mass murderers. I mean, how could I even think about guessing what they are like? So, it's cool. In this weird way, it's fitting. And, strangely enough, it then fit very much into the way that this third battle ended. Because we were on a 2-on-2 due to the loss of Leorio. And the third one was very like that. You know, nonchalant. There was not much happening. And that makes it even more frightening. It's one thing if you have a battle to the death, which we have here, and you have a lot of bloodshed and limbs being ripped off and stuff like that. That is gruesome, and you're like, holy shit, what's happening? But if there's just, you know, one just ripping out the heart of the other, and you don't even see it. It's not like in Mortal Kombat where someone punches into your chest and rips it out in front of you. No, the enemy just stands there, and the next thing he knows is something is wrong. You have a tiny bit of blood on your chest, and you see your enemy with your heart still beating in his hand. And there was nothing you could see, no movement, no real attack, no noise. There was nothing. And this makes it even more frightening, because you in this moment realize the one that lost doesn't matter anymore, but his friends, his comrades, and the others in the team of Killua, that Killua is acting on a level that is far above them. I mean, he could do that to every one of them. Each and everyone. They would have no chance. He just can kill everyone on sight. And that is something horrific and tremendous, no question there. But it is horrific if you realize that you will have no chance avoiding it if he really wants to kill you. That is frightening. And the fact that they do this in complete silence, and then just the number changes to 3, and the gate opens up, they can leave, and they are all just, you know, talking very normal, not much shouting or anything. It is this, you know, you feel like the moment is made of glass, and if you are too loud, it will shatter, and he will do it again. I guess that's why. So, this concept of doing it in complete silence, I really liked, because it just heightens, increases the moment of fear that is in there. I like that. Very well done. I really liked it. So, now, however, they are in a room for 50 hours. So, one thing is, you are in the room with a little guy you just realized is able to kill you instantly. Who says he's your friend? Kind of. Or at least not killing you, but who knows? I mean, there's one person in the room that is not very much liked by all the others. If I would be in his position, I would shit my pants right now. Because this is like, I will not make it out alive here. You know, I tried to trip everyone's leg here, including Killua's leg. And he will just kill me. So, Tompa, I'm talking to you. Doesn't look good for you. And then you have this extreme change that Killua, who just killed a man like that, you know, like it doesn't matter, meets up with Gon, and they're like, let's find an entertainment system. Hey, there's some books to read. Let's play a little bit. He's like a child again. And this just, you know, that doesn't fit. And that makes it even more confusing and frightening. In many ways, like I said about the mass murderer, outer appearance doesn't fit what he does. So, once again, superb. I really like it. It was very well done. Now, you have 50 hours in a very small room with 4 other people. It's very likely you will go on each other's nerves. And there might be some problems happening. I guess we will see some kind of them with each other. That there will be some arguments, to say. That's it for now. We have 3 people that went through. We have Hisoka Gitarakar. I hope I'm right with his name. And Hanzo, who was portrayed in the beginning already, that some people said he might be an interesting person to pass. One of the examiners did that. I remember that I chose Hanzo. He seems to be able. And he came in as 3rd. So, which means that there are like a lot of people still in the tower. But still, we are just at 12 hours. So there's a lot possible. When they will leave the room after 50 hours, they have round about 9 hours and a little bit left. So they will have to hurry up. But I guess this team can do it. No? So let's see what's happening next time. I hope you liked. I did for sure. So until the next time, feel free to comment, like and subscribe. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.